Why are kicker points so volatile in fantasy football? Imagine trying to predict the weather for next week's game. That's how unpredictable kicker points can be in fantasy football. They seem steady but can swing wildly from week to week. So why is that? Well, kickers only score when their team gets into scoring range for field goals or scores extra points after touchdowns. Unlike running backs or wide receivers who get points for every yard or catch, kickers depend on specific game situations. If a team scores many touchdowns, the kicker might only get extra point attempts. But if the offense stalls in field goal range, the kicker gets multiple chances to score. On the flip side, if the offense struggles and doesn't reach scoring range, the kicker's opportunities drop sharply. Another reason for the volatility is how small the point differences are among kickers. The top kickers usually score just a few more points than mid-tier ones each week. That means a slight change in the number of attempts or success rate can cause big swings in fantasy points. External factors like weather also play a big role. Wind, rain, or cold can make kicks more difficult and reduce accuracy or distance. This adds an extra layer of unpredictability. Coaching decisions also heavily influence kicker scoring. Some coaches prefer to attempt field goals when in range, while others go for it on fourth down or choose to punt. These choices directly impact how many scoring chances the kicker gets. The offensive style of the team matters too. Efficient offenses tend to score more touchdowns, which means fewer field goal attempts for the kicker. Less efficient teams might rely more on field goals, giving their kicker more chances to score. In fantasy football, this all adds up to a lot of inconsistency. Kickers can be hot one week and cold the next, making it tough to count on them for steady points. When choosing kickers, it's smart to consider the team's offensive strength, coaching tendencies, weather conditions, and game script. Because the point margins are small, it's often better to focus on other positions and stream kickers based on matchups and conditions. So, in the end, kicker points are so volatile because they depend on ever-changing game situations, small scoring gaps among players, coaching choices, and weather. All these factors combine to create big swings in weekly fantasy football scores.